Good evening, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about Quant Network, one of my biggest conviction plays. I believe it's very undervalued. I'm going to be speaking about three big updates they had the last 2 months, new utilities, and I'm also going to be speaking about a connection with Elon Musk and X payments. Could it be actually true that Quant will be one of the chosen ones for X payments? And it actually makes a lot of sense. That will come in the end of the video. Stay tuned for that. Let's go over the new updates that they went through and see why that's a big deal actually. So first of all, this is the main website, quant.network, and as they're saying, is actually true to what they're building, the infrastructure of money. And in this case, it's about, basically new money, the new financial system, the new core of the financial system. And Quant is looking to play a big role in that regards. They already did pilots for the Digital Pound Foundation, and they also have been working on a digital euro. So they're basically bridging uh, all their finance towards digitalization of finance and tokenization. So as we see it, money is now fit for our digital age. So here you see the solutions. It's most known for the Overledger. This has been their main focus since the start, but they also launched two new utilities, QuantNet and Quant Fusion. This is all in the last 2 months. So they're really progressing as a project, and I will be explaining them briefly to see what's up here. So first here we'll see on their X page, this is a post from end of September. We're proud to announce the launch of QuantNet, the world's first programmable infrastructure and network that fundamentally transforms how banks connect to tokenized money and digital assets. So again, they are trying to bridge the old way of finance, banking, to tokenized money and digital assets. A lot of banks are actually behind on this, but the future is tokenization. You have seen BlackRock say it. You have seen plenty of um, people that actually are leading the space in this regard, talking about tokenization of basically all assets in the coming years. So Quant is on top of that here with QuantNet. They're saying financial institutions worldwide can now participate in tokenized money and digital asset markets while preserving everything that makes them trusted: compliance, security, and operational excellence. So that's the part that's missing, and that's what Quant is looking to supply here with the launch of QuantNet. So this is the first of three big deliveries from Quant Network. Then did we had this big news also at the end of September. Uh, Quant has been selected to create the payments infrastructure and bank technologies of the UK's tokenized sterling deposits. So they have been working with the UK government in the past before, and it shows just how connected they are and how on front they are with technology in this regards. Because it's a big deal to be chosen to do this. So you see here also major commercial banks are involved in this, and they're building this phase out. All right, so that's the second one. Let's move on to the last update for now. Here we have this CEO Gilbert Verdian, very intelligent CEO. I will talk a bit about this. I will show you the CV actually, which is quite impressive. And this is another utility that they launched, I believe, in October. Mid October. This was Quant Fusion. So the first layer 2.5 rollup technology that unifies transactions execution and settlement across multiple layer 1 blockchains. So here again, they're continuing with their work as basically what's done in the Overledger as well, and they're connecting everything here in this regard. They're connecting layer 1 blockchains. So it's quite technical, but as you can see, they're building this for institutional use. Quant Fusion enables the issuance and transaction on unified, interoperable digital assets on public blockchains without sacrificing security, privacy, or scalability. So it's just great to see they're continuing the building and putting out new products. Before these three updates, it was a little bit silent for a while, but now they're really catching up. Now I'm going to be showing you the CV of the CEO, and this is just another reinforcement to see how connected Quant Network is and the CEO. So first of all, you see him working on MasterCard a few years ago as Chief Information Security Officer, so high function. Then he has worked another government function, cybersecurity, and he's actually connected to the government here, Ministry of Justice, Head of Security. So all these security names are really good to see if you're a blockchain, of course, because this is a main aspect, of blockchain. Again, at the large bank HSBC Security and Programs, he has been working at. So very impressive CV here, which is, in my opinion, is quite important if you're a crypto project. Is led by someone, who is ahead and who knows what they're doing. So they found Quant Network actually in 2015, and it actually exploded only in the last bull run in 2021. Before that, it was under 100 million market cap for quite a while, and currently, I say only around a billion market cap. Then look at the committees he's part of. These are actually straight up government organizations, UK Parliament, European Commission, the Federal Reserve System. What else do you want? So he's connected to all the major power players. And this is what you want to be seeing. Of course, the ISO is important there. They are connected to, they're compliant to ISO 20022, which is only a few cryptos in the space. Um, yeah, Bank of England, you name it. So I just wanted to include this. Then you see how impressive this is. You want the people holding your, if you're investing in a project, you want the person to be in charge of your investment, to be trustworthy and connected. So that's definitely the case. So you can check out his X page as well, and you see he actually gets asked to speak at a lot of events here. So he's very in the public space, which is another good sign that I look at for Quant. All right, then let's move on to something very exciting. A lot of people on X have been talking about this. Of course, we have X money and X payments rolling out quite soon. We actually had this, yesterday, which is quite interesting. The timing of this. Elon Musk says X money will be rolling out to the public very soon. Elon has been talking about this as basically taking over a large portion of the traditional banking space. And when Elon says something like this, you want to be paying attention. Of course, everybody knows what he has been doing and what he has been doing with Tesla, with SpaceX. And when he's talking about taking over a portion of the banking world, then you really want to be paying attention. So everybody has been speculating what cryptos will be used because he has been quite open that there will be likely some kind of crypto integration on X Money and X Payments. So of course, the main speculations have been from the general public, of course, Bitcoin, but it makes a lot more sense that the tokens like XRP or XLM will be used. There's actually a lot of connections with XLM to X payments. I've made a separate video about this as well, so you can check this out on my video. But now we have some direct, connection actually to the possibility of Quant being used here. So let's dive into this. Very interesting. We had the Miles Bron creating this post. Shout out to him. He's one of the bigger Quant influencers. He's just posting a lot about Quant. And he's making a case for why Elon Musk should integrate Quant's Overledger for X payments. So he's making a whole case for this. Quant's Overledger served as an interoperability layer, enabling connectivity across diverse blockchain networks without the complexities of custom integrations. So, which could be handy if yeah, X can support transactions involving multiple digital assets, which quite likely will be the case. So he's making a case for Quant as being sort of the overledger in this regards. So yeah, he has a lot of good posts, and it makes sense, of course, but it all is speculation until we had an actual like here from Elon Musk. So that means he has been reading the post, and that means he finds something interesting there. He just not like this out of no reason. So that's very interesting. And here we see the CEO. I found a post of 2029. We have Gilbert here replying here to Elon Musk, actually talking about the Overledger and Quant here. So that's very interesting, and just wanted to highlight that to see how far back this goes. And here we see the actual post where Elon Musk liked it, and yeah, of course, he was very happy about this. So it's quite an interesting case. You don't become the everything app without the best interoperability solution, and Quant is claiming and to be this solution. Then another one from the Miles Bron. What will be the actual use case of Quant? And one of those will be the gas token. So we're talking about the actual token now. So customers, they can use a subscription on the Overledger platform, so they can use blockchains without gas or MetaMask. Instead of having to hold cryptocurrency, you can have a subscription, and these platform credits can then be part of Quant. So that was also a while ago. We had Gilbert talking about the possible use case for the Quant token. So it's also very important to highlight that it's not just a very successful business, but that they're also looking at integrating the token. So let me know what you think in regards to Elon Musk there. I found it very interesting because I'm keeping a good eye on what's going to happen. As soon as X Money launches, everybody wants to know what's being used, and you really want to be, you don't want to fade this. You don't want to fade Elon and look into it later to see what's happening. You really want to be the quickest one. And for what I found now, there seems to be an actual case for the usage of Quant, the usage of XLM, and of course XRP. So those three would be my main players will be holding up front in regards to this. Okay, let's dive into the last thing now, and that will be the chart. Actually, I bought here the Quant versus Bitcoin chart because I think this one says the most. And I think we're very close to an actual breakout here for Quant, and that we're going to see an actual run. You can see here it's been kind of holding support here, and it's been getting tighter and tighter. The tighter it gets means we're getting a breakout soon, and we're actually now at the cusp of breaking out. I think Quant will break out here, and we're going to be trading a lot higher in the coming 2 months. So just for reference, we're here at, you can see here the price on the chart. And let me take from where we are now, and let's see where we retrace to here. This is just a decent retrace, and this is already 300%. So that would mean a 3x on your Quant if Bitcoin would stay the same. And this is just a decent retrace. So the Bitcoin chart is very important to look at, especially for long-term trends. So I caught this. I wanted to include this. Then, of course, we have the USDT chart, and we're seeing kind of the same thing. Here we see higher lows forming, and we're seeing it coiling up, and it's holding quite strong. So this has been the absolute bottom range for Quant. We had here the liquidation wick of this manipulated move, I would say. And now it looks to me the bottom here is in, and Quant is going to be performing very good. All right, that was it for this video. So I spoke about the three new utilities, new big updates, and then last but not least, the connection with Elon Musk and IC payments. So let me know what you think. Do you think this could actually be used, or do you think other cryptos will be the chosen ones? and support the channel by subscribing and giving a comment. I greatly appreciate that. So have a good one. Thank you, and have a good evening.